Uh, this one is response to Jeff Claw's comment that this isn't an attack against Jeff Claw, no, but what it is, let me take my hat off, that people cannot go by comments on YouTube as evidence. It's not. The people commenting are all over the world, and most have an agenda. That even on Brian Laundrie, Gabby Petito, Brian Laundrie, you can click down the comments, and most are nuts. Most are nutcases. And with Kenny Veach, until a year ago, virtually 100% were nutcases. And so most people don't respond. They stay silent. That, see these comments? Well, a lot of people don't do that. They don't do that. They know it's going to be seen. It could be commented to. And the vast majority of people don't do that. They're not out there. They don't want to be out there on the internet. A lot of people still view it as being exposed on the internet. And so when you go down comment sections like John Benet Ramsey, Kenny Veach, and Bigfoot, it could be anything. That the vast majority are nutcases. Vast majority are nutcases that respond. So, it depends. It depends on how scientific the discussion is. Now, for instance, with me and Jeff Claw, it's scientific discussion. So his comments are not a nutcase. No, not at all. But what I'm saying is that when he used the term, I said in my upload that no one, you speak for everyone, that no one, whatever the statement was, I just uploaded it. But he said no one refers to the huge majority of the comments that I have read about her actions. In other words, his evidence is he's going by comments in, like right here, like what you see. This is a pretty scientific discussion. This is different. But if you click on the discussions about Kenny Veach, especially, let's say, more than 9 months, a year ago, 90% were nutcases. 90% were nutcases saying, well, we know you killed him and you wanted the house to move on to your next victim. So you cannot go by comments on YouTube as evidence. It's not. No. In the comments, I do go by comments such as Sherry Pilgrim makes a comment, or Susan Veach, or Debbie Veach makes a comment. Goddamn right I look at that as evidence. But what he's saying is that refers to the huge majority of the comments, which everyone knows is people stating different theories, and it depends on what they are, and it depends on who's saying them. But the vast majority, like you click on John Benet Ramsey or Bigfoot, 90% are nutcases, or they know very little about the case and they make quick comments. Generally, most comments are actually one-line comments. They're not scientific comments. They're one-line slammer well, John Benet Ramsey, I know the mother did it, but they don't know nothing about it. So the point is, you got to look through that, and that is why it is not proper or wise for Jeff Claw to say no one refers to the huge majority of the comments that I have read about her actions. It depends on what those comments are and who made them. Not scrolling down through a list of comments of bullshit that, that, well, we know you took him up there and had him killed because you wanted the house. So anyway, once again, Jeff Claw, I don't know what to say, but he doesn't, at least as far as I remember, doesn't post outlandish stuff. So this is scientific discussion that's different. Now let me click on what's a good example. Okay, Delphi murders.
For nearly 5 years.
Okay, so right down here, not a good example. This isn't a good example, so I'll end this video that these people are not nutcases, but people will generally make one-line comments that are sitting back at home in Switzerland. But anyway, that was not a good example. But comments on YouTube are not evidence.